The walls of Northgate High seemed to breathe a collective sigh of despair. Every day was a monotone of grey uniforms, grey halls, grey faces. Another day in paradise, Kenji muttered, his voice dripping with sarcasm as he slumped into his desk. Yuki, sitting beside him, glanced around nervously. "Keep your voice down, Kenji. You know they're always listening." Her gaze flickered towards the security cameras, their red lights like malevolent eyes. "That's the point," Kenji whispered back, a fire in his eyes that defied the school's oppressive atmosphere. "Don't you want to know why this place is the way it is? Why students disappear and are never spoken of again?" Yuki hesitated, her fear warring with her curiosity. "What can we do? We're just students." Kenji leaned closer. "I found something in the old library archives. A mention of a founder's ritual that stopped decades ago. I think it started again." That night, they met in the deserted library, the silence a stark contrast to the day's forced order. Moonlight streamed through the tall, grimy windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Kenji unrolled a brittle, yellowed blueprint of the school. "Look!" He pointed a finger at a section of the basement marked only with a strange spiral symbol. "This isn't on any of the new maps." Yuki traced the symbol with her finger. "It looks ancient." "Evil!" A floorboard creaked upstairs. They froze, their hearts pounding in their chests. The sound of slow, heavy footsteps echoed from the floor above, the patrol of the silent prefects. They waited in breathless silence until the footsteps faded. "We have to go now," Yuki urged, her voice trembling. They navigated the labyrinthine basement, the air growing colder, heavier with each step. The corridor on the blueprint didn't exist. It was just a solid brick wall. "A dead end," Yuki sighed, her hope dwindling. Kenji ran his hands over the cold bricks. "It can't be." He pushed, knocked, and then his knuckles brushed against a brick that felt different. It was loose. Working together, they pried it open, then another, revealing a dark, gaping hole. A wave of musty, foul-smelling air washed over them. "I'm not sure about this, Kenji," Yuki whispered. "We've come this far," he replied, his voice firm as he squeezed her hand. Together. The chamber on the other side was a nightmare. The spiral symbol from the blueprint was carved into the floor, vast and intricate. The walls were covered in frantic, clawed markings and symbols that seemed to writhe in the flickering light of Kenji's phone. In the center of the room, on a stone pedestal, sat an ancient, leather-bound book. It was the source of the room's palpable dread. As they approached, whispers seemed to slither from the shadows, coiling around them. "They know we're here," Yuki breathed. Kenji reached for the book, his hand shaking. "We need to know the truth." As his fingers touched the cold leather, the whispers grew into a cacophony of spectral voices. He pulled the book from its pedestal and opened it. The pages were filled with the same maddening symbols from the walls. Just then, the heavy stone entrance slammed shut, plunging them into absolute darkness. The spectral whispers stopped, replaced by a single, chilling sound, a faint, maniacal laughter that seemed to come from right behind them.